Alright, so we're back for another exciting Let's Play of Legend of Dungeon. And we'll just get started right away here. And do remember, if you get bored of your character, you can change it up. If you feel like a green dress or pink shirt or black skirt, goth, or you want to wear a mask of some kind. I'm just going to stick with sort of the generic character here. And remember to pick up the lantern on that previous table. Oops, just burned myself there. Ouch. And the lantern kind of looks like that. Just pick that up. Make sure that you have that in your inventory, or things can get mean later on. And as I've said in almost all the episodes so far, you want to just take the time to really get to know and love levels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and probably 6. Those are the levels that are still pretty easy to handle. Gives you a lot of practice with your sword play and acquiring items, especially when you're just starting out in the game. It's good practice to learn how to come up from behind on some of these creatures. It will come in handy later, trust me. And also, the few apples and things that you can get, especially in a room like this with lots of snakes, which is pretty cool, will come in handy, and maybe the difference between making it and not making it through part of a level or through an entire level, actually. So good things to know. Most of the dungeons are somewhat circular, so you can pretty much go through them and then kind of find your way back to the stairs pretty easily. The first ones don't really have any big surprises, at least in Alpha Nymph. In Alpha Minotaur, you can find quite a lot of surprises all over the place, but it looks like the developer has toned things down a little bit in terms of the characters that you see early on, as well as dungeon structure. So, which are both, I think those are both fairly good improvements for this version. I still am a fan of Alpha Minotaur, though, just because it's so Wild West. You just never know what you're going to get there. But Alpha Nymph is actually turning into a favorite because of that super awesome magic book that we got a couple of episodes ago, or a couple of playthroughs ago. Alright, so we have a reluctant ethereal bunny band of power. That's just going to slow us down. Safari hat is cool, but we're going to toss. Let's get rid of the reluctant. Safari hat gives us 1, and this gives us 2, so we'll chuck the safari hat and stick with the cool feathered cap here. A little early to be seeing an orc, but I guess that, that'll happen too. Already have a couple pretty cool items here. Oops. Boy, the snake is taking me to town. Got a hat and a potion, and oh, forgot to have my beer. My pre-dungeon crawl beer. Not just 1, but 9 of them. We'll take the time also to apple up here. Apple should trademark that to apple up. It could be like a verb or something. Check out this little place up here. So we can get another hat, as well as several bats. Good for experience, but not much else. Oops. Another hat for our head, a sacket, which doesn't really help us with that much. Doesn't speed us up either, so we'll just toss it. Stick with the higher armor class. And you probably could get away with just skipping a lot of these things. I'm kind of going through to show you that you can sneak around guardians from behind. That's a little trick probably new to this version, I think. Take some time here to replenish our health. And I think this will probably take us back. Oh, chests. How about that? Surprise, surprise. This game is continually surprising. This is a spray paint. You can actually spray paint your way around the dungeon. Doesn't make a very good weapon though, so probably toss it at that point. Or at the point you need to do battle with anything or anyone. This is actually quite a large level for level 2. Got quite a few items here so far. Got another reluctant hat, so we are going to go with that. With the one we had, I mean. And try to check out the snakes here. Let's see what we got. So, pretty decent start on gold. Good start on experience. It's pretty much time to head on down at this point. So that's what we'll do. I think it's this way. Oh, maybe not. Can't remember. Was it this way? No. Alright. So that was a pretty huge level 2. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen a level 2 that big before. I believe the way down is through there. We'll check that. Yep, there it is. Alright, so now we're down to level 3. Start to see some different creatures, goblins, and a few new things. Probably not too much. Mostly snakes and bats again, I'm guessing. But we will see. Yep, there's another goblin. Goblins are good to dispose of because sometimes they carry potions or they steal gold. So if you can, go ahead. Early on I'd avoid the guardians. Just walk along behind them like I said. They're not really worth the effort. They're made of stone and you don't really have enough oomph in your sword arm to take care of them just yet. So we'll just check one more room here maybe before heading down. Alright, well that's pretty much it for that level, so we can scooch along to level 4. Alright, here we go. And mummies. Well, you know about mummies, the thing about them is they're not really worth fighting because they curse you, but when they're kind of blocking a door like that, it's probably worth your time. This is definitely not worth it, but let's see. I think there's a trap over here, so we'll check and see what happened. Ooh, it opened, and what do we get? Ooh, nothing, just a guardian. Alright, well, that's not too bad. Plus, oh, looks like we got a bunch of goblins, a skeleton, a bat, and I'll just take them all down. Hopefully they picked something up out of over here. Really? Nothing? Nope. Alright, we're going to try out these potions. Got sickly green, that's a small health potion. We'll save murky green for later, I guess, since we're pretty close to full health and can use apples to get all the way there. Can't tell if he's got something behind him, does he? I don't know. I don't think so. And that was really not worth it. So kind of looked like there was maybe a saber or something behind there. I don't know. It's hard to see, so figured I'd just give it a shot. And if you notice, I'm kind of running around being pretty careless with my character here. He's taking quite a bit of damage, but fact of the matter is, most of these characters can't really hurt me that badly at this point. And so, I'm just kind of hacking and slashing my way through, kind of sloppy. sloppy gamesmanship a little bit, but oh, and here, look, we've got a 5,000. I don't really have the gold, or I'd definitely buy that sword. That's a pretty awesome sword to have, so let's take a look around the rest of the dungeon and see if we can't find some more gold. Oh, there's a little bit, but probably not going to be enough to get us up to where we need to be, at least not anytime soon. So probably won't be buying anything from the store this time, even though it might be quite useful. It's too bad the store doesn't come, a few levels later when actually might have the gold to buy things. Hint, 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 developer. Alright, well, it looks like we're pretty much back to the beginning, so we'll just head on down to the next level. And now we're starting to see some zombies, which are a little bit harder to kill. And they do 21 damage per hit, so depending on your armor class, of course, but that's a pretty hefty hit to take for just 3 experience, so you can probably just avoid them from here on out. This also looks like something to avoid, just mummies and whatnot. This might be worth our time because there's enough gold and things to play with. Stop that. Oh, really? A guardian? Yeah, it's also kind of early to be seeing guardians, but hey, they do show up. So be prepared. Need to be prepared for the zombies as well. That's a good little strategy to how to get them. You just kind of come around. Oh, really? Oh, come on. No, he's coming after me too. Alright, well, sometimes you just have to do the dirty work. Well, that was worthwhile, I guess. Made up for that previous zombie. Oh, the snake is bugging me. Okay. So, pretty low on health, so I think we're going to take a moment here and see what we can see in terms of our potions. Questionable yellow and inky black. Alright, level up. Well, we'll take it. And we're going to use apples to good effect here. This is where all those apples come in handy when you're kind of low on health, particularly early on. Need a helping hand. You can use your apples. Definitely not worth it to go for the hat, even if it's totally awesome. Also, the zombie and the mummy can take a miss. And looks like we may actually have to go through here to get to the stairs down, so we have to fight our way through this part. Which is kind of a drag, but things do happen. Oh, and there's not even a door there? Oh, that's a drag. Alright, well, that happens too. You think that's the way down, and it ends up not being so. Just have to bite the bullet and try again later. Okay, the entrance is not down there either, so let's go back one more door. Let's see if it's down this way. And no. Could try this. And that just brings us back here. So this is something of a mystery, although chances are we're looking for a secret door somewhere along here. Just where I don't know yet, but we will find it. And I guess we'll go back to the beginning of the level. See if we can't score a secret door. Let's try through here. There we go. Not even a secret door, just a regular door. Alright, scored some nice treasure there. I don't know if this is worthwhile either. Could trigger the zombie and then get him to go up. Whoa, see you later. Almost fell in the lava myself. Oh, scored some nice gold there, definitely. So that was probably worth it since the goal of the game is treasure. That's how you get on the leaderboard. Although some would argue simply finishing the game is worthwhile. Alright, we're kind of low here, so we're going to take some apples. And even though we're down to just 2 extra, we're going to use them because it's worth it at this point. Alright, we got a mage and a few other items that are not that much fun, but we're going to just go for it. Mages sometimes have books, and you know, sometimes that's a very good thing. Not in this case, unfortunately. Oh yeah, there is a magic book there. Check that out. Let's see what kind of magic book we scored. Hopefully something good. No, it's horrible. Alright, well, at this point it's not really worth going in there because we'll just get hammered by those things. Okay, the mage is going to decide to drop into the lava there. So we will enjoy that little development. Sometimes the monsters are not very bright. And we're going to get rid of the reluctant magic book. Pick up some zombie points there. And I think at this point we'll just start looking for the doorway down, or the stairs down rather. Maybe pick up a few apples if we can. It's a little luck anyways. Okay, lucked out there, didn't get hit by the zombie. Alright, we're going to check and see if this might be an extra door. It is, and we have a mage to play with. Hopefully he'll have a little better book than the last guy did. Very disappointing. An ethereal magic book of feebleness. What is this? Really? The same book again? That's just sucky. So, head on through. Take care of all these guys and him. Hopefully get something cool in the box. Oh, mummy. Who hit me? That's not good. Well, did score a fair amount of experience. Can't complain. Almost got a magic book that wasn't terrible, but it ended up being not that great. But we did find the stairs down, so no complaints from this camper. And we're down to level 8. Still hurting pretty bad on items at this point. Not enjoying that very much at all. Well, we gotta get to that other leprechaun before he escapes, or he's gonna get rid of all of our treasure. Oh, come on. Alright, so at this point I'm pretty much hurting without some pretty good potions. So let's see what potions we got. Questionable yellow. Neither of those is very good. And about halfway down on our health. Not a great place to be, but it does happen. Don't get discouraged. Can find another potion. milky white. Nothing good about that. But we did get one more apple, so we'll take that. And we did find the stairs down, so, nothing too bad about that. We will check out the rest of the level, though. Not sure why I'm slowed down here. Oh, heavy spray paint. Maybe that's why. It's also possible that Fraps has slowed me down. And we do have a Lich King here. We're going to need to take care of that. Otherwise, he will just start launching fellows, and we will be in serious trouble. Come on, help me out here. Thank you. We did get a magic book, which we're going to need to hope is actually something decent. Well, it's skeletons. That probably was not worth the health hit we had to take, but it does give us some small advantage dealing with other creatures, so, we'll take that. And we've got double mages here, so let's see if we can't... Oh, and I just got hit by a mummy? Oh. Alright, well, hey, we made it to 443. Try again later. Bye.